we doing? Oh, yeah, let's check that. Good point. Yeah, let's go ahead and transition over so that I can. We adjust everything, actually. Here we go. Alrighty, I believe I am ready. Looks good to me, I believe. All right, remaining 2 quarterfinal matches. Looks like our players are there. They're warmed up. They're having a good time. Because they're playing the best game ever created, Tetris, for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Go ahead and enter your seeds. Give me a big old thumbs up when you're ready. Actually, you can put a ready on your Tetris gym. I can see that. All right, we got a thumbs up from everyone, it looks like. So I'll go ahead and count y'all down for game number 1. Good luck and have fun, y'all, in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. They're off. Up top, we got Apple Juice and we got Ninja. Well, please play. First time seeing Ninja here. Ninja, we changed Ninja's camera angle a little bit because he is a table tapper, one of a dying breed, but we love to see it still. Mic is really quiet. Let me see if I... Oh, yeah, I feel like I have to be very close to it. Oh, thank you, Bidwell. It's also a little hard to hear on the other side of this stage, so pardon me, bear with us. Thank you. Yeah, so Bidwell just kind of providing that, playing the role of Twitch chat. Actually has a bit of a lead here against TetrisTime 72-52, though he is up a rather high. Up top, Apple Juice 79. Lombard Tetris for Ninja goes up to 100,000 points. TetrisTime also slotting in for the first time here. Number 1 seed, only player to get a max out, and he got 4 of them. Bidwell is in trouble. Up high, does not get the square over, doesn't get the bar over, and that is it. He tops out at 76,000 points. TetrisTime, you are good for game number 1. GG's. Yeah, I will. Alrighty, go ahead and seed up, ready up when you are. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. You got something. Okay, gotcha. Ninja holding on to a few Tetris lead here. 45 lines in, 177-101. Players at the bottom entering their seats. Apple Juice looking for some burns here. Gets a nice LP, so that's going to be good for him. Both players at the bottom are ready. Let's count them down for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And they are off. Bidwell, very much a slow and steady player. That got him past his round 1 matchup. Against Snowy the Geek. He's got to get his patented 7 pushdown points. Seems like everyone has a different number of pushdown points. Sidnev has 1 taken, but all the other numbers, single-digit numbers, still up for grabs other than 7. So if you want a signature number of pushdown points, get the numbers while they're hot. Looks like Apple Juice has topped out at 162. While that was Yabba Ninja, you're good for game number 1. GG's. 162? All right, seat up, ready, what? We got a thumbs up from both players up top, so let's count them down for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The other player at the bottom looking completely clean. TetrisTime is rolling, though, but Bidwell's got a top at 79,000 points. He is the first to fall. And TetrisTime will take game number 2. GG's up. No. 79047. All right, I got your score. Up at the top. Ooh, Ninja's board looking a little iffy. Lombard Tetris, that's going to save him. Get it down before something tragic happens. Apple Juice taking advantage, 70,000 to 28, and Ninja's not quite out of it yet. He is tapping, so that will help him. Whenever the people on the bottom are ready, go ahead. Okay. All right, both players are ready. Let's count them down for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let me make sure TetrisTime gets his second heart here. There he is. 96 to 37 up top. Looks like Ninja is out of the worst of it. Oh, can't get that L over, so he might be right back in the thick of it. He wants her to stop being it. There you go. Gets the bar over. Okay. Nice job filling out that left side, but that ZP's wasn't doing him any favors. The LP sketches, and I think that's it. Ninja will top out at 48,000 points. Apple Juice, you're good for game number 2. GG's. Looks like Bidwell has topped out at 2,000 points as well. Oh, my goodness. People are falling here left and right. Bidwell. All right, so TetrisTime, congratulations. Gets a quick 3-0 set, and he'll be moving on to the semifinals. GG's. Let me get the scores in real quick. Bidwell was just a little bit pooped after that. But anyway, just a little tired, you know, a little sleepy. Sometimes, you know, he's volunteering, helping organize this thing, and he's also playing matches. Anyway, I'm ready at the top, so Apple Juice and Ninja, whenever y'all are ready, we'll count you down. Give me a big old thumbs up. Looks like we got a... Yeah, are y'all ready? Are you ready? Okay. Yep, alrighty. Let me do that real quick. Okay, let's count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Apple Juice, his hearts. We're up to 1 apiece here. A 5 seed versus our 4 seed. That's important because I don't think we've had a seed upset yet. It's all been a completely scratch bracket until now. You know, here, I don't think there's any audio bleed over, but we also have a silver bracket match going on. I don't know if they're streaming to CT2 or not. They could be, they could not be. But in any case, we're recording. The videos will hopefully go somewhere. 2 on the board for Apple Juice here early on. Ninja's at 1. Going to get set up for his second Tetris. Lombard Tetris for Ninja. Apple Juice waiting at the bar. It's got to come. Board was creeping up there a little bit too fast, but he kept it manageable. Looks like Ninja might be setting up. Birdie 3 off the bottom. Gonna get it. And we are only 380 points apart here early on. A few early tops from both sets. This one looks like the players are going to try to get a little bit further here, maybe hit the transition until level 19. 130 lines in is where that will happen. Ninja not quite loving that J placement, I don't think. Apple Juice is in a bit of trouble, though. Neither player clean, and both players almost tied here. Very, very. Apple Juice's board creeping up, but love a long bar right now. Gonna get it. That's going to be a triple. That's going to help keep his stack down, but had to form a few more holes in the meantime. Ninja isn't clean either. You're pretty much tied up. Very, very slim lead for Apple Juice. It doesn't quite have the room to get the Z over. Going to hang that other Z. I don't know if anything's going to that left side. Doesn't get the L over. That is going to be it. Apple Juice will top out at 110. Ninja's good for game number 3. Goes up to match point. GG's. Kick the microphone. Hopefully that was not audio poison. We got a thumbs up from Ninja. We got a thumbs up from Apple Juice, I believe. Let's count them down for game number 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ninja. Game number 3, Ninja is on match point. I'm going to take a split double to start. Neither player with the Tetris on the board yet. They're waiting out the bar. There it comes for Apple Juice. Ninja not quite set up. He's up by 1. We're back. Chris Bidwell now sitting beside me. He's going to be able to do some data entry and maybe do some go-coms. How you doing?
Good. I played terrible against TetrisTime, but yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I feel like the
magic was gone.
Yeah.
Snowy kind of sucked it all out of me after that grueling decider there.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, you know, the real question is like how cool you look while losing when you're going against TetrisTime. He is ranked a player. I forgot what rank he is, but like, yeah, we have a premier poll where we poll some of the prominent community members, journalists, and organizers. And
he gets my vote if I were on that list.
Yeah, no, he's like 19th or something like that. Oh my goodness, Apple Juice's left side of the stack doesn't look great, but he's getting the burns. He's getting this down. Excellent dig here for Apple Juice. Ninja will use it to cut into the deficit. Lombard Tetris for Apple Juice 133. Ninja at 107. just under 40 lines in. This has been an exciting game. We're online still. I'm glad to see that. Had a few internet problems yesterday.
Yeah,
we figured out a solution finally. So the ingenuity. In the meantime, Apple Juice has developed quite a bit of a lead, but Ninja does have lines in pocket. So Lombard Tetris for Ninja going to go up to 134, 179 for Apple Juice. So sometimes these leads can be a little bit illusory, I guess, due to line deficits. You really kind of want to be behind in lines a little bit. Or actually, a lot is also fine.
Strategically, sure, but when you're playing the game, you want to be focused. I mean, if you're worrying about minute details about how far ahead or behind I am, that can throw you off your game.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I wouldn't be worrying about it moment to moment. But, kind of you have these, general strategy things you can do. If you play low to the ground, part of the fact that you're going to... If you avoid high-up digs, you get out of the digs quickly, those line differences are going to accumulate more often than not.
And also, some players perform worse in a chase-down situation.
Yeah, chase-downs are nervy. You saw me chop out in that chase-down. That was also probably just because I was playing 19. But
they're brutal.
They are
because
brutal,
you're just everybody's focused on your game, and you have a target, and sometimes just those extra processor cycles in your brain throw your regular game off.
Yeah, I knew I needed some Tetris at some point there, and this is stuff you got to set up for it at some point, and
Oh, I like that adjustment from Ninja to get the Tetris there.
Nice pullback. What about Applejack holding onto a slight lead, though Ninja might have the real-time lead. He's going to trim the lead down to 8,000 points, 311 to 303.
That's nothing. 8,000 points is nothing in this game.
Yeah, right now we're neck and neck. I think we can say neck and neck. This is official CTWC events. They will not come by and sue me for copyright infringement.
No, we're not Nintendo.
We're not Nintendo. That's right. CTWC is pretty laid back. If I say neck and neck on a CTM stream or a CTL stream, they're probably not going to come send the copyright police after me. So I appreciate that. CTWC, you're a pal. I mean, you're an NTSC, really, but...
You're 20% slower?
Yeah.
10,000 point difference here.
Yeah, very, very close here. Got a good game. Apple Juice needs this one to stay in the tournament. Ninja looking to move on to the Final Four. Or he'll face TetrisTime.
If everybody's watching at home, that Maturino link, I believe there's still some coupon codes left.
Yeah.
Please help us out and just make a couple clicks on that link, and it doesn't cost you any money, and it helps our winners get a little bit of a payday here for making a trip out here.
And if you have a little bit of spare change, jangling in your pocket, not sure what to do with it, why not give it to our players? You throw in some money too. That'll help them out. Give them a reason to travel out to our beautiful Washington State other than to get rained on. This player's still neck and neck. They've been kind of just setting them up and knocking them down ever since kind of that mid-18 dig. And they're almost to 19 here. Less than 10 lines away in Apple Juice's case.
Ooh, nice spin from Ninja.
Yeah, those little S spins, very, very nice. You see them more and more often lately. They are very useful. I've been doing them too.
Simul Tetris. I'm loving this right into transition.
Yeah, Apple Juice only one Tetris away. Low columns 3 and 4 might be a little iffy, so he's just going to have to burn in. 504, though. Love to see a 500K score.
507,
transition. 507 is the transition score for Apple Juice. Ninja looking to go in with he'll go in with a double 520, close as you can imagine. And we're off and running. Ninja's going to take the safety triple. So far, so good here in post. The same speed you'll see the players playing at the same speed. The pieces will be falling at the same speed all the way up to level 29. But as you get further, you will get more points for each Tetris. As Ninja did Tetris into level 20, he's at 539. Apple Juice 551. Apple Juice holding on to a very slim lead.
Who's going to blink first? That's that's who's going to determine this heart.
Yeah, it's like both players kind of got their early tops.
Oh, the undershift.
So Apple Juice will need something to the left side.
I like this cleanup idea.
Can he get anything to that? Column 1, though, the bar not really coming to the right side. No.
Ninja is going to advance.
GG's. Great.
The shock on his face, like, what? I won?
Great game for y'all. Apple Juice take it all the way out to level 21, but Ninja will emerge victorious and will take his table and tap his way into the semifinals. GG's. Save him his final heart. We can do that, yeah. It's fine with him. Yeah, we do both of them as the final time, and we kind of keep this. It's already 5 o'clock, so we'd rather not.
So we're going to go ahead and play both our semifinals at the same time, but we're going to give Ninja about a 5-minute break. But we're going to go right into it again.
Yeah, so we do both semifinals, then the finals, and then
Well, if they're already streaming, they might as well just keep on the same stream.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Why not?
I mean, because that throws off YouTube and whatnot to go back and forth. But if they weren't streaming, then yeah.
Yeah, my idea was that like having it in front of the audience would be nice, but it's not that big of a deal.
I'm just concerned about your bandwidth.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, there you go. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let me check what my data is at. Actually, I think the entire time I've only used 1 gigabyte. Like it was at like 3.7, now it's at 4.8.
What do you have? What do you say, 10?
15. So I have 10 left. I think we're fine.
But I mean, with these matches, they're going to take a lot longer too.
How much? That's true, but like how much are we going to use tomorrow?
Well, I've got my phone, but I mean, I don't know how many people are going to show up. That's the problem. We're basically.
How long did it take like last time you did it? How many people showed up?
I wasn't here last year.
Right,
we only had
last tournament.
The last tournament we were on all day because we kind of slow played it.
Okay. Well.
So we were on for like 8 hours.
How many gigabytes do you have on your phone that you can use?
I would assume 15,
what's your ISP? What's your your
Boost?
Okay. Yeah, I have Google Fi. So like, maybe I don't think we have to worry about it too much. Like,
okay.
It's taking way less than I thought. Because like, when did we start streaming this?
It's probably been about 3 hours.
1 gigabyte for 3 hours is pretty. Yeah, like.
Go ahead and put up the bracket screen.
Yeah, thank you. Good idea. Brackets. Should have checked that beforehand. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we're fine. Like we're nowhere near. Yeah, I wish I started. Yeah. Okay. Finals best of 11. Let's go. Yeah, these are going to take longer, though. We were probably not going to make any. Sorry, we're probably not going to make any 29 runs. It's fine. Yeah. I got a lot of it. Yeah, we're not going to say. I think that we also want to take it. Okay. Okay. Do you need help with that at all? Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, someone will have to go out with the people if they're running. Yeah. All right. Is there something we can have them do while we? Anyway, I'm gonna. Yeah. Are you gonna have like a call station, or I don't know how that works? Like, do you need these up?
I'm going to have carts out there, and I think what I'm going to do is, assuming it's a small turnout, I'm just going to have everybody in a double elimination bracket. They'll do like we do in that all over.
Okay.
But I'll have like a couple feature dances.
Yeah.
Just kind of pare it down as quickly as we can with this extra station. So there's no top eight.
Makes sense. Okay, so we don't have that much more to do, huh? It's 2 more matches.
Yep.
2 more sets of matches. things freaking high spot. I need to like. I was like worried that I'd be using up all my data, but like it's used like barely over a gigabyte since we started. Like actually, I can get a little chart here. Like it's in, yeah. So 1.2 for today. So that included listening to music on the way home.
So what did you turn it on like 720p or something?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't messed with it. Okay, so 250 kilobytes per second video bit rate. There's a yeah. Yeah. So the bit rate is very, very low, but that's fine. I'd rather not pay for a lot.
Well, when we set up mine, gotta make sure it's slow end too. I don't want to kill your
Yeah. Okay.
data for reduction.
Yeah. So yeah, we're in Purdue, so it's like as low as possible.
All right, Ninja is back. Do we have our 4 semifinalists available to jump on stage? TetrisTime, Jacobo, Ninja, and Biggie Mac.
Oh yeah, cameras. Yeah. What's that? Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, no, it's so much. This is